Hi, I'm Chef Tammy Brawley from the Green Kitchen, and welcome to Heart of the Home. I'm going to show you guys a delicious summer salad that you can make. I love doing this to beat the heat, but it is a grain salad. You know, one of the things that is kind of a misnomer is people think salads need to be lettuces and things like that, but they really don't. They can be grains. And today we're actually using a red rice and an orzo, and we're going to be adding a delicious dressing and vegetables to that. Rices do come in various colors. The red and the black rices are wild rices. They're going to have a little bit more of a chewy texture to them, and adding them to an orzo is absolutely fabulous. We are going to make a nice little dressing to go with this. I'm going to use a little hand stick blender, and we're going to add to our blender about 5 tablespoons or so of olive oil. Just put this in a little hand stick blender. And then to the olive oil, we're actually going to add some lemon zest and some lemon juice. A very simple dressing. I love this. It's so vibrant. Lemon is probably one of my favorite things to work with. And just a little bit of sugar. Salt and pepper. All right, I'm going to put our little blender together here. We're looking for a little emulsification, as it's called, and we're trying to get an acid and an oil together, trying to have sort of a forced marriage to a certain extent. I'll check the consistency out. Oh, it's beautiful. That can rest for a second. And now I have gone ahead and cooked the orzo and the red rice. Saw no real reason to show you guys how to do that. You've obviously cooked rice and orzo before. We are going to mix this up. So we have a pasta and we have a rice in here. I'm going to just kind of mix that up together. I'm going to make a little bit more room for myself. We let this cool after it's cooked. Pretty important there. Toss it with a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't really stick together. And now to this mixture we are going to add some beautiful green onions, some shredded carrot, some cucumber, and some Kalamata olives. If you don't like either of those ingredients, you can certainly omit them. I personally love them all. And the olives do add a nice little salty balance. The recipe might say to chop the carrots, but I just believe, why don't we just do shredded carrots? Also gives it a little bit more of a texture. We're going to add all those vegetables together in the salad. Mix them up with a spoon here. And it's not a lot of dressing that gets added, but you can certainly double that if you'd like. It's just going to have a nice little lemon flavor. And we're going to hit it with a good little handful of parsley, fresh parsley. Probably grown in your own garden there, which is great. I have friends that are growing cucumbers coming out of their ears, and so we're getting cucumbers right and left. It's great to have your own garden vegetables in your food. All right, so now we're going to come back with that dressing. Lemon and olive oil and a little salt and pepper. Very simple and very vibrant, delicious flavor. Nice and stirred up. Do want to taste for seasoning to see if we need to add any more salt and pepper to it. And there you have it, a delicious grain salad with those garden vegetables you've got growing and that lemon olive oil dressing. I'm Chef Tammy Brawley from the Green Kitchen. Join us next time on Heart of the Home.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafb.com/recipes, as well as on Chef Tammy Brawley's website at greenkitchenrichmond.com.